Rolling.
If you're a Colorado law enforcement officer, I need you to give me the next 3 minutes of your time. My name's John Petroni. I'm the Chief Instructor of the Dictate Tactical Training Center, and we have the Dictate Law Enforcement Tactics Program. I have a question for you. What is your department doing to deal with Colorado SB 20-217? At this point, from what I'm hearing from a lot of the officers I work with, you're hearing a lot about what you can't do. You can no longer do this, you don't know how to do that. Now you got to give him a second opportunity to comply, even though he went to hard hand. All of these different rules and regulations that you're probably hearing a lineup from your sergeant, or maybe you're lucky enough that the city attorney came down and explained it to you. What you're not hearing is what you should replace the tactics that you've been taught with so that you comply with the law. So here's what we're going to do. I have a program. It's 4 things, and only 4 things. They will not conflict with whatever program you're doing. They will not conflict with any use of force continuum. And they're very, very simple. I had a team that came in, trained for 2 hours. 6 months later, we did a review as to what they were getting out of the training that I had given them. They dropped their hard hand control tactics by 95%. That cuffing technique that I developed that will keep the man completely pinned to the ground, but without putting pressure on his torso, his neck, or his head, and put him in the rescue position before you ever put a cuff on, works 100% of the time. These are hard numbers to kind of believe. First time I heard them, I didn't believe them either. But if you'll send me an email from your departmental email address, I will send you the references that will back up every single word I just said. The departments right now are not giving you tools because everything is kind of in flux and they're nervous. They're covering their ass. They're not covering yours. I know a lot of cops. I don't know anybody who's got 25 grand laying around to pay off a lawsuit. I said, and if you manage to pay it off, what are you going to do after you pay it off? You still won't have a job because Post is going to rip your cert. If I can drop your level of liability by 95% with things that work, I'm not giving you garbage, I'm giving you stuff that works. Those are pretty good odds. Okay, and you're not left up to your own to figure out how to do it. So, August 7th, Saturday, August 7th, it's going to be the first class that I'm opening to the general law enforcement community. I'm taking the first 20 people. You register online. Links and everything will be in the comments section. It's $149. I highly recommend you spend $149. $149 to make sure you don't spend 25 grand on a lawsuit, potentially lose your house, definitely lose your job, and probably lose your old lady on top of it because she's not going to be happy she just lost her house. Every time you go in the street, you're not just betting your life anymore, guys. You guys are betting your livelihood. And you have got to have something that will protect you, both physically and in the courtroom and financially. And I have the answer. Your department is not giving you one. I got one. And it ain't going to cost that much. Give me your time. I will also offer you, just in case, if at the end of the class you think I'm full of shit, or I don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you a 100% refund. 100%. You'll have to write down why. I want to know why. But minus that, here's your money back. I'm sorry I wasted your time. You got nothing to lose but 4 hours. Take the 4 hours, figure it out. Go to the website, get yourself signed up for this course. I'm going to be posting other videos, the discussion of why you need this, what the thought process behind what I developed is. Stay tuned, but I wouldn't wait because when 20 are gone, 20 is gone. Act today. Thank you for your time.